Good morning. This is Allison with Pretty Presets. I've come on today to make a video about using a graduated filter in Lightroom. Yesterday I shared an image for Workflow Wednesday that a member of the group shared, and I had used a graduated filter to help bring back some of the sky, the details in the sky, and really make the clouds and color pop. So today I decided to make a quick video showing you how to do so. So I went back in my archives and found this image of my boys from a couple summers ago when we were in Illinois, walking through the soybean fields on my stepdad's family's farm. And I knew I had a bunch of sky photos that I could work with. So just to get started, I did a really quick edit using the matte base from the Colorlux collection, and then I just kind of adjusted a little bit of the white balance and exposure, just some very minimal adjustments, but just before and after. This is how it started, and this is after my just a quick edit. And you can still see there's not a whole lot of detail left in the sky still, so I'm going to show you how to use the graduated filter, the tool called Graduated Filter Blue Skies, that's in the Graduated Filter toolbox offered by Pretty Presets. So you'll just click on Graduated Filter. It's right here. It's right there in the middle of your little toolbar. And if you don't have it already selected, you could open up. Got my plethora of Pretty Preset brushes and graduated filters. Just kind of a little FYI, if you buy a brush or a graduated filter, all of these options will work as filters, as radial filters, and as brushes. So I could use this graduated filter Blue Skies as a graduated filter, or I could use it as a radial filter or a brush. It's really kind of neat. But to show you how to use the graduated filters, so just click on that, and then it gives you that little, what are those called? A crossbar, I guess, the little sideways X. And you start wherever you want to start, and then you click and you'll drag, and these lines will come up in the little hand, and you'll just keep dragging to where you want it to start, or to stop, sorry. So I'll let go, and I always have my mask overlay shown just so I can see where it is affecting. And the way graduated filter works, it's graduated. You can see how it's really pink up here, and then down towards this bottom line it's pretty much non-existent. So that just, the pink shows you where it's really affecting your image, and the where it gets a little clearer, it's where it's not. So what I do at this point is turn off my mask overlay, and you can see that it's brought some of the detail back, but I'm going to really enhance that by coming back through and lowering the exposure some, really bumping up the contrast, pulling down the highlights because you want to get rid of the brighter spots, making the whites a little bit more intense. I always bump the clarity of the sky. Saturation's good, and I always bump the sharpness a little bit, and you can see it's starting to change. If you want, just pull down the exposure just a little bit more, and really just kind of mess with it. And one of the neat things about using the Creative Cloud version of Lightroom is they have a new option to where you can come over here and click brush. Well, here first, let me go ahead and turn my mask overlay back on. And you can see where it's kind of pink here through the green. So if I want to erase that, I can. And this is just for the CC users. So under here it says edit, and then come over here and click brush. And if you come down here, it says erase. And if you click on that, it brings up an eraser, and you can just come through and erase the areas of the where you don't want the graduated filter to affect. So it's pretty awesome. So to turn it off, just click that and see how it affects. I'll do a before and after real quick. And you can see it really brought out the colors and the blue sky, the definition of the clouds. I just really love using that graduated filter. And someone had a question also about deleting graduated filters. So say, you know, we put one, I'm just going to add a new one, and like, oh gosh, I don't want that there. All you have to do is come over here, make sure that that it is turned black. See, so you just would just click on it and find this little dot, click on it to activate it, and then you can either right click and go to delete, or you can just tap delete on your keyboard to remove a graduated filter. It's a lot like, well, it's exactly like just taking off a radial filter or a brush. You do it the same exact way. So that is how you use a graduated filter in Lightroom. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have about adding those to your images and how to customize it to make your images really look great. Have a good day.